Oh no. Sound a little sicky. Good morning, traders. How are we doing today? Today is January 8th, 2025. Sorry for the delay. Couldn't get my internet to work. Then I tried getting on the laptop, and I couldn't get the laptop to connect to the YouTube. So then I got back on my computer. Oh man, markets are selling off today. Markets are closed tomorrow. Tomorrow is Thursday. There is an announcement that all major U.S. stocks options will be closed tomorrow in observance of National Day of Mourning for President Jimmy Carter. Okay, so if the markets go up because of a president dying, I give up all hope. I give up. Just kidding. But I don't think it should play too much of a significant part in today. A lot of the markets are overbought, and hopefully we'll get a nice signal from SQQQ, right? It has come up from $28. It is at that high period, so we could get a reversal. QQQ testing has downward momentum here. How low can it go? Probably get to 510. It could even get to 506 or 504 where it was previously. We're keeping an eye on this. Oh, I forgot to spread my link. 1-8-25. And we are live. How's everyone doing today? Hope you can hear me okay, see me okay. Uh-oh. Here we go. Are we going to get a bull market today? Now, one of the biggest challenges with a small account is the fact that you can't really average in. I took 15 shares right here. Could have waited for the little bounce at 30. Bought in at 30, 28, something like that. It looks like it's a pre-market support area, right? So I jumped the gun again. I noticed that it was above the EMA. I wanted to get in, and I should have waited to get in that support. Well, some technical difficulties too today, but nonetheless. What the heck? I didn't change, did not change a picture. GEVO. This is our new list. We're going to go over VIX and S. VIX has a lot of greed today in the market. Wow, interesting. SQQQ, unfortunately, not doing what we wanted it to. QQQQ beginning to sell off. Still very early today in the market. It's only 7:44. Tesla getting rejected at those levels. AMD testing support, NVIDIA testing resistance, Google testing resistance, Microsoft testing resistance, Meta testing resistance, Amazon testing a bit of resistance, and Apple testing support, coming back up to test some resistance. I think they're going to get, denied, right? And buying at 30.29 would have been better instead of buying at 30.60. I don't know what I was thinking. $2.25, 2.5%. Give me 1 second, guys. That's the only downfall about not being able to use more money, right? With $2,000, $3,000, even $5,000, even just $1,000, you can really get in and out of positions better, right? I could take my 10 shares here for 300, buy another 10 down here for 300, buy another 10, it goes up for 300. That's $900, right? But with 500 bucks, it does make it a little bit more difficult to do so. And then it's one trade per day, right? A couple $1,000, you could have multiple trades per day, get in, get out. Oh, that didn't work, get out, get back in. But with 500 bucks, it's one and done, right? So not only is it challenging for new beginners to learn how to invest, it's even more challenging to learn how to invest with a very small amount of money. So hopefully we don't stay in the $500 range for too long. Bitcoin's selling off, just like I said it would. No one believed me. They're like, "Oh, it's not gonna sell off. You're crazy. It's pushing up." So pushed up to 102,000, and then came all the way right back down inside that trend line. So we'll see. Mara selling off with it. Everything else selling off with it in the tech industry. ARBE. I was gonna play this today. A robotics company, Fubo TV. I just made a video on Fubo TV. Some good things happening for Fubo, but I don't see it happening right now, right? You're going to see a little bit more action, but to get it from 480 to 650, that'd be a $2 per share profit. Very nice. GEVO, same thing. We have some politicians who invested in it, but we found out too late. They invested in it probably at $1, $1.50, not up here at $2, $3. Markets are extremely green. The only thing that's kind of red, right, or markets are extremely red. Only thing that's green right now is Coca-Cola, but they had a huge sell-off yesterday. Gold actually is pushing up very nicely. Do you see that? Nice push up for gold. Testing previous resistance levels. SQQQ. Not doing much. We're actually being held up right now by, I'd say maybe NVIDIA and Tesla. NVIDIA and Tesla are basically holding the market up. Everything else is selling off. That is your early morning market watch update. I'm just kidding. How are y'all doing today? Good morning. Good morning. Hello, Major. Good morning. Almost didn't make it to the live stream today, man. So my trade plan today is supposed to be at 300, I mean, or no, 30 at 15, 450. I wanted to sell at 30, 31 technically. That would have gave me a solid $15. Stop at 29. $29.80. risking 1%, or about $5 to make about 1.5%, $5. Unless this sells off even more, which it could, the markets, but they've been selling off all week, right? We missed that opportunity on SQQQ. Should have bought at 28, sold at 31 for $3 per share. Tesla testing that resistance, getting rejected. Oh no, they're above it on the 5-minute. We'll see. It's still early to tell. Still quite early. That would have been a great entry at 30.26 would have been the entry. 30.26. Then you could have a stop at 30. Here we go, testing. He said, I like that joke. Ha ha ha. Dang, I don't even know what I said. I'm taking a step back at the moment, letting my usual faves find some direction. Busy working, to be honest. I did like crowd watching. Oh, about the president. If the market goes up, that's just insane. Everything's down today, though. Everything is down today. Oh, that's weird. A weird display. Let's go back up here. Let's go to... Where's my top gainers list? All right, here. Whew. What's on the top gainers today? Beautiful. Dang. This would have been nice right here. Push up to 450, pull back to 260, and then push all the way back up to 450. That was a $2 per share on SOUNMARA. Very, very nice. Silo, same thing. Up, pull back, up, pull back, up, pull back. We see another push up from 270 to 330. I'm gonna let me buy 5 shares. 265, 265, 263, 260. Right there. Nope. VAR, same thing. Push up, pull back to 11, push up to 13. Very beautiful. Looks like those were the plays for the day, guys. This one was amazing. That one was a beautiful play right there. Beautiful play. Wow. Textbook. Push up, pull back, pushed up, pulled back again. SQQQ pushing up, or trying to. Good morning, good morning. CrowdStrike, yep. CrowdStrike, what are they doing? Oh, big pop up. Pull back. Oh yeah. Yeah, if this can hold here, it could push back up to 370-ish. Super red in the markets today, everybody. So because everything's selling off, we are trading SQQQ. Here we go. It is now above the moving average. Let's see what QQQ is doing. Beginning to sell off. Let's see if we can get some more selling pressure in the market. Very choppy. Very choppy indeed. The markets are closed tomorrow. What happened? Yeah, the hot water. Forgot to tell you. There's cold water though. I was just gonna leave the bathroom running. Boil some water with a teapot. Okay. Invesco QQQ. That doesn't tell us anything. Serve Robotics tumbles in pre-market as CEO sells shares. Serve. You guys heard of Serve Robotics? Whoa. Wonder if we're gonna get a little pop right here at 17 back to 24. This is nice. Adding this to our watch list for stocks 2025. Setting an alert at 18. Above 18. Very interesting. SQQQ, maybe possible bounce up still. Waiting to see. 5-minute candles still above that moving average. 1-minute candle not looking so good. Here we go, coming up on 30 minutes now for the market being open. There we go. Now we are trading SQQQ because the market conditions overall are bearish. Meaning when we invest in SQQQ and the markets are going down, this company will go up. Okay, the shorts the NASDAQ market. It is a short position for the NASDAQ. So if you think the NASDAQ market, it will go up, then you would want to invest in TQQQ. Same thing, testing that moving average. Looks like it may even get that support on the 5-minute. No, I like the 5-minute better. It gives a better picture, right? The 1-minute could lie to you right here, saying, oh, wow, it's above the EMA. Kinda, but on the 5-minute, it's really not. The 30-minute, it's not. On the 1 hour, it's not. On the 4 hour, it's not. On the daily, it is, right? So it's interesting how time frames work. Still getting rejected, making lower lows. So this should be a good thing for SQQQ. I'm actually going to copy this chart. I'm going to stick it on my secondary screen so we can watch it. Come on. There we go. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful setup here. Okay, SQQQ or QQQ is selling off. Why does it do that now? Bruh. Why are you switching this shit? Stop fucking crossing me. Sorry. Holy crap, I don't usually cuss. It's really bugging the crap out of me. There. Thank you. Sorry for that. Sorry for that. Cover your baby ears. Yeah. I may have got on the wrong side. This doesn't continue to sell off. This is crazy, though. The markets are doing well. A lot of consolidation at the moment. See, this is what I'm looking at on the secondary screen. Major. Thanks, Major. If you were in the military, you would know. Okay. I was adept in the Marine Corps for 1.5 years before getting an honorable discharge. So, I know all about it. Dept in means the delayed entry program. I was 17. I had to wait till I was 18 to officially go to the Marines. And about a week before I was going to ship out, after being in the program for 1.5 years, a week before I was going to ship, they said my diploma was not accreditable or accredited. They don't take GEDs, and I would have to take a full semester in college to have a diploma equivalency to get into the Marine Corps. So, obviously I didn't do that. Good thing too. Could be dead or psycho, PTSD type stuff. Everything happens for a reason. I'd much rather do this. Anyways, that's where my potty mouth came from, being around Marines and soldiers all day, and F this and F that, and F, just a F. A lot of fun, though. A lot of fun. All right, let's see. QQQ pushing up, so this is not good for SQQQ position, guys. 30 minutes. Clear sign of support. Yeah, it's going to push back up potentially. That's why it's important to find out which direction is clear, which side direction is clear on, right? 30 minutes of consolidation for markets to now show that they're slightly bullish. Good morning, Angelo. Long time no talk. Haven't seen you in a while. Hope all is well with you. Good morning. Okay, QQQ getting rejected again on that 5-minute after a slight push up. See that? This is what I'm looking at on my secondary screen. Yeah, down here would have been the buy at 30.26. This would have been nice at 4 o'clock this morning. Jeez Louise. 3%. So it already sold off 3% and now it's retracing. There we go. Big red candle on QQQ. That's what I'm looking at on the secondary screen. That would have been the point to buy, right? You buy a couple here, you buy some here, you buy some here, you buy some here. You're averaging at that 30-30. And that's the thing with small accounts is once you're in, you're in. And if you sell it, you can't get back in. It's one and done trade. That's why, starting with 500 isn't necessarily beginner friendly. Starting with, 1,000, 2,000, you got a little more wiggle room. Like if this trail fails at 400, I have another $600 to back me up to get into another trade or get into the same trade. I've done that many times where I've bought too high, sold at a low to get out, and then bought right back in as soon as I sold to ride it back up, right? It's all about timing the market correctly. Okay, big red candle on QQQ. And again, the market already sold off this morning. But look at QQQ, it pushed back from 517 to 511. So it already had a sell-off. It just happened when we weren't awake or we weren't paying attention. Had a 1% sell-off this morning. Now trying to retrace. Is it going to? Doesn't look like it is at the moment. Even if we can get back down at 511-ish, that'd be a solid little move. That'd be about 3% almost for SQQQ. From these positions up here, it's 250, $2 or 2.5% return, almost $1 per share. That's about 75 cents per share. So if you have 100 shares, 75 cents, that's $75. Your success last year makes the proportional gains more impressive. Yeah, it really does. And I didn't start till like April or May. Like really full force, I think was like in May. So I did it in like 7 months. Just starting out a little weak this January. A lot on my mind, a lot going on. We had a court case for some easy traffic citation, but we had a court case that dragged on for like 3 weeks. Being sick, kids out of school for 2 weeks on vacation. That was fun and also very hectic. And being injured doesn't help. So yeah, January's been crazy already. It's been a crazy year already. And we're 8 days in. But I appreciate that, Major. Also, while we wait, guys, I want to just let you know we do have a series of helpful videos that are coming out, just like the past. We had the Learn to Earn lesson library. Now we are officially adding more videos to that Learn to Earn lesson library, updating it and providing you with new information on simple things like what are moving averages, what's a super trend, what's an EMA and an SMA, what are resistance levels, how do I create a trade plan, how do I set up a WEBULL account or a paper trading account? All available in that Learn to Earn lesson library. So definitely check it out. After you watch those series of videos, if you have any questions, you can gladly reach out to me via Discord. And if you're not sure or even heard of what the Discord is, it is a free 100% access. And you get me 24/7. You get trade ideas, alerts. You get to watch me go live every morning just like this. And connect with other traders just like you who want to do nothing more than learn how to make money in the stock market, right? From futures trading to option traders, stocks, ETFs, crypto, futures. We have a little bit of everything for everyone. 100% free. Check it out. I highly recommend you tuning in to these live streams if you haven't and you're watching this later on after it's over and it's ended. Consider subscribing to the channel, smash the notification bell, and joining us on one of these live streams at Market Open. They're very valuable. I know I learned a lot from watching some of my favorite stock trader YouTubers, and that's how I learn. I learn by watching. So I trade Monday through Friday at Market Open. Definitely check them out. All right, SQQQ finally selling off. Or QQQ selling off. Okay, a couple of red candles here, pushing SQQQ up. Still not break even yet, but there is an active sell-off. There it goes, pushing. See how far I can go down. This is what I'm watching, guys. QQQ falling, testing that pre-market level here. And I just don't think we're going to get where we want to be. Well, it would have been nice to buy down here instead, guys. Waiting. Patience. Patience. Jumping the gun. Catching it as it was going up to just consolidate in this area is never good, right? Limit orders. I might have to start doing limit orders again. I want a limit order at 30.29. That's it. If it hits it, cool. If it doesn't, then I don't take the trade. But I really need to stop chasing these movements and buying at these freaking highs, right? It's literally stalled right where it was at pre-market. 513. This is what I'm looking at on my secondary screen, by the way, guys. Up $1. I think they're like gonna let me get out and be like, here you go, Johnny, you can get out of this position because we ain't selling off anymore. I really don't think it's gonna sell off. It already did the sell off, right? Got a limit order at 30.80. I could always drag it down to get out. Try to capture this move to 30.95. I think that'd be great if it does continue to sell off just a little bit more to those pre-market highs, that pre-market resistance level. Let's see if we can get to there. This is basically, I would say, I would consider it being range trading, right? We're seeing a specific range between support and resistance, and we're trying to trade that. Let me know if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure this is range trading. We can do some momentum trading next week. Or we could do it on Friday. We could see if there's any momentum plays to make on Friday. If you guys are wanting me to do that, we can trade some momentum stocks pre-market on Friday, if that's something you guys want to do. Okay, market's still selling off. Very nice red candle here. What we want to do is try to lock in profits up here at 30.95. We may or may not get it. We're going to go ahead and start reducing our position size. Let's go at 30.80. We're going to sell 5 at 30.80. Okay, we did get that sell at 30.80. I hate that it shows a sell way down here when actually it was up here. And the buys are down here, even though they're up there. It's so weird. But buying 10 shares at 30.58, 5 shares at 30.64, and then selling 5 at 30.81. So, you know, it's at like 20 cents. There we go, pushing up. Let's see if we can hit that 30.95. QQQQ still selling off very nicely. Nice red candle on the day. We're gonna get it. I think it's 30.80 our mark. Let's go 30.85. 30.86. Come on, baby. 30.86. Push up one more point. There it is. Okay, so solid, but not, right? There's a lot of stuff we could work on here. QQQ, first green candle at that previous support marker, right? These are all great indications of where we should be buying, where we should be selling, okay? It doesn't always have to play out according to plan, but 90% of the time it does. Patterns tend to repeat themselves. They don't have to, but they tend to, okay? This was a support level. So there's going to be a lot of consolidation right here. This can either sell off very aggressively even more, or it could find support and it could begin to rally the same way it did at pre-market. So at pre-market, it bounced right here, rallied up to the moving average. Same thing here. It can rally off support back up to the moving average. And then we would actually be considered selling up here because this would pull back and we'd buy again at support. You could do this all day, every day with SQQQ and TQQQ. All day freaking long. You want to buy here again, sell up here, that's 2.5% profit. Do it again when this comes down here, that's another 2.5% profit. You're going long on QQQ, you're going short on QQQ. But overall, you're only trading one company, which is Invesco. Now, tomorrow, the markets are closed, but say Friday when they open, if this finds support and it begins to rally from 512 back to 528, which position do you think I would take? Would it be SQQQ? No, because this would actually sell off. It would be TQQQ. And it would be amazing because this is a 3 times or a triple leveraged ETF. So when the market goes up 1 point, TQQQ goes up 3 points. Imagine if the market goes up 5%, TQQQ will go up 15%. So look at that retracement, 12% profit, $10 per share when the markets do begin to retrace and rally back to those previous highs. It's not a matter of if it'll happen, but a matter of when it will happen, because the markets do tend to recover, okay? 3% on QQQ could result in 9 to 12%, 9% very easily on TQQQ when the markets begin to recover. Right now, solid trade, could have did a lot better on my entry, and that's why it's so important to wait, right? Waiting for confirmation, waiting for clear sign of direction. We didn't get clear sign of direction until 8:04. It's like, oh, okay, this is bearish. But meantime, it was bouncing. Oh, it's bullish. Oh, it's bearish. Oh, it's bullish. Oh, it's bearish. I don't know what to do. Why? Why stress about it? Now, obvious signs of upward momentum is the reason why I took the trade, and those obvious signs of support being held at 30.26. So, I had my risk involved. I got high. I got in way too high. I should have gotten at 30.25, 30.30, not 30.60. Okay. And selling at 30.86 and 30.81 was fantastic. From 30 cents to 80 cents would have been a nice 60-cent move, 2%. 60 cents on 100 shares would have been $60. So, as far as P&L goes, let's see, year to date, we made a 0.5 percentage point. When really, it's so odd though, this should be more at like almost 1%, right? Because 482, 482 would be 1%. So just a little under 1% on the day. Okay, year to date, we're down $22. That was from yesterday's loss. Okay, we want to be as transparent as possible. That was from yesterday's loss. Year to date, this is what we're trading. Year to date, SoundHound lost 26 after making $10. Okay, and the numbers are going to get bigger. You're going to be very surprised by what? Like March, April, this double or triple in size by just picking up these small little wins and really limiting our risk. I really messed up yesterday by holding that from a 1% loss all the way down to a 4.5% loss. Go check out that video. You can learn a lot from my mistakes so that way you don't make them too. All right, so SQQ still very bullish, came back down, retested this moving average, and it's pushing up, which means QQQ should still be selling off. So a good trade. Again, I had the plan. I just did not have the proper execution. And guys, it's going to happen sometimes. $500 right here, great. When I was trading with even $2,000, I could have bought another 500 down here, brought my average to like a 30.50, maybe a 30.40, bought another 10 shares here at 300, so that'd have been $900 in, and maybe brought my average down to like 30.40 or 30.35, because I bought a low and I bought at a low, and I would have brought this down, and then we could have made some extra money by doing that. And that all comes with, again, understanding, practicing every single day and showing up consistently. Even if you watch the market, we have some members here who are just watching the market today. That's okay. Just because we're day traders doesn't mean we need to trade every single day. We want to make sure that we are looking for opportunities and that we have available money to trade with when the opportunity comes about. Should not have put all my money into this right away. Maybe 5 shares, since I'm only going to be able to buy about 15. Maybe I'm splitting my shares up into thirds or to fifths or tenths. Maybe buying 1 share. Buying 1 share here, so that way when you do get down to this level, you can buy 10, 15 shares and bring that average all the way down to 30-30. Food for thought. Anyways, like always, I appreciate you guys' time. No questions, then we will get on with the day. Get on with the day. Very cool trade. I will go ahead and put this in the Discord. Call out any other future companies that I see fit for the day. Markets are closed tomorrow. We may still do a live day trading session, maybe going over some past day trading videos, maybe digging into what I do for personal growth, like watching old videos and taking notes, videos when I do good, videos when I do bad. Maybe we'll do something like that tomorrow since the markets are closed. I'm not too sure yet. We could trade Bitcoin. Bitcoin never closes. We could trade that tomorrow. I'm excited. I'm excited. And guys, look at that. I just touched 30.94. I believe I had our first initial limit sell at about 30.95, 30.90, something like that. So it would have hit that very nicely. Up $3.62. Nothing too crazy. 0.46%. Still green. And it's still a great day. I enjoy my days with you guys trading. It's one of my favorite parts of the day. Guys, any questions, comments, concerns, anything you want me to look at? Any call outs for today or for this week? Let me know. Let me know. Do so in it now. Give it about a minute. About a minute. Let's go ahead and bring our, where is, oh, is my YouTube not even up? That's funny. Bring the chat box out, see what everybody's saying real quick. Usually I have this, oh, let's see here. Pull this little guy out, pop out chat. Top chats. Let's go live chat. Tom Selleck. What's up, Tom? Every time I see your name, I laugh. Not in a bad way. I guess I came out wrong. Not in a bad way, in a good way. Tom Selleck, he's a good actor. I'm like, maybe it's the real Tom. It's not. Sound update and Carvana. Okay. Sound is selling off, guys. After we took that trade, look at that. Very, very bearish. I traded at the tip yesterday where I saw a crossover point. See that? I bought the first sign of it being bullish without confirmation. It retested and it did not hold the retest. It literally sold off. Should have sold at that point up here. Held down here. Lost about $34. Now it's at another support. Remember I told you the next support, because it came down to here, I waited to 1950. And then I believe I waited again to about 19, what was it, like 19, 18. I waited almost to $18. It didn't hold that support. And I was like, the next support's going to be like $15. Or even $8, $9. And sure enough, it went all the way down to this support. And it's still selling off. So what's the next level, guys, for SOUN? Probably going to be $9. Maybe 13. Because there is some of that support right there. I don't know if you guys can see it. I'm starting to get them matrix eyes. Bam. There you go. So possible $13 if it can hold at 15. Man, this would be beautiful though if it does retrace from 15 to 25 for a 62% profit. Whew. That's why we're still watching it. That's why it's still on our watch list. Okay, let's bring up the next one. Major, look at Carvana. My puts were rinsed, but I may pick up a couple for pennies for next week. Carvana, C-R-C-A-V-A, right? No. Carvana, I traded it before. Oh my God. There we go, CVNA. Okay. Looking good. It's going to actually retest this level now. It's going to retest the moving average, 191.70. 191.70, guys. That's going to be that moving average retest on the 30-minute. Let's go ahead and actually look at the 4-hour. Whew. Man. Gosh. I cannot wait to pick up some of these. We were talking about this on Sunday too. If it wasn't Sunday, it was Monday. Talking about it selling off back to that moving average, right? That's the only key area. Now I did trade the breakout. Oh, beautiful trade here. I traded the breakout. But come on. But super, super bearish. From 268, curled over. MACD still very red. RSI showing signs of it being oversold. 9-day moving average, 45-day moving average, all curling over. And we can potentially get a bounce to go bullish on the moving average. About a 70% profit. Jeez, the wee, 72%. But on the 4-hour, still very, very bearish. On the 30-minute, it's going to be testing that moving average, right? If it can test this moving average and stay and hold above, then we can see some more bullishness, potentially back up to this moving average on the 4-hour for a nice almost 20% retracement back to that moving average. So great call out, Major. Great call out on Carvana. Matrix eyes. Ooh, look at that. Beautiful. Boom. So what once was a previous resistance, you guys can see that very clearly, right? Trading within this channel, buying at 130 support and getting resistance at 175. Ooh, what a day. What a week that was. 36% profit in 12 days. Okay. Then it caught resistance. And then it held above this as a support. So now this was a strong resistance. It's a very strong support level now, which looks like it got tested. The support level already has been tested, so we may already be... We already missed out on this move from 175 to 207, 18% profit. Now selling off. It's going to have to retest 175. All right. I mean, it doesn't have to. It can literally just kind of start something like this. Nice little trend line. Moving up. Could. It could. Doesn't mean it has to. The 30-minute, it's actually right here. See? Ah. Sorry, guys. I'm excited today. I like drawing lines. I like drawing lines. Boom. There we go. So it has a little ways to come down. Doesn't mean it has to come all the way down. Obvious support here from previous resistance at 193. So there's another key level. Boom. Hope that helps, Major. Hope that helps. I've donated to the market by getting a bit greedy. Yeah, I call it cost of tuition, right? We have to pay to go to college. We got to pay to learn stocks. You know, the biggest part about beginning as a beginner trader is not paying too much at the beginning. You can't get a cheap education with stocks. You cannot get a cheap education with college, right? You could have a cheap education with stocks or an expensive education with stocks, and that's all determined on you, your risk tolerance, and how much money you're willing to trade with, right? You could learn how to trade with zero risk and zero cost by paper trading. And you could have a new person start with $1,000 or $1 million. Just because you have more money doesn't mean you're going to be a better trader. Okay, I want you guys to understand that too. So when I referenced today that it's hard to make money with 500 compared to 2,000 or 3,000 or 4,000, but at the same time, if I were to put 2,000 or 3,000 into that move, a lot more emotion. Maybe I would have sold at the bottom instead of waiting, right? I could have sold down here, been down a ton of money and then really regretted it. Same thing with what I did with Sound, right? Same exact thing, but opposite. I should not have waited. I should have sold early. It's all about your trade plan. Never invest without a trade plan, guys. That's like getting in your car and driving without knowing where you're even going yet. I mean, if you want to do joyriding on the weekend, cool. All right, but if you're trying to be successful and learn how to day trade, you need a plan. If you're trying to get to the store on time or you're trying to get to work on time, then you need to have a plan of how to get there. I got to leave 10 minutes early. I got to hit this road, not that road. There's going to be traffic here, so take it there. Same thing with trading. Same thing with trading. Hope you like that analogy. I want it to smash down to 150, laugh out loud. Yeah, 150? Whew. Boy, you really want to take that profits, huh? 150. Nah, we could see that. I could see that happening. 150, 153, back to that moving average if it doesn't hold support here. Great questions, guys. Great questions. Appreciate you. All right. Let's, we got 4. Cool. All right. Let's go ahead and smash that like button for me. We're going to end the live stream here. Hope you guys enjoyed. It went a little bit longer today. So I hope that wasn't too bad. If you guys like these longer streams, I can do them more often. I know sometimes 20, 30 minutes isn't a lot of time to get a lot of information in. But yeah, if you guys like those short, sweet 30-minute ones, we'll do those too. If there's no action happening some days, we'll just turn it off. And I don't mind staying a little longer with you when we're active in the live chat. All right, guys. Well, I appreciate your time. Like always, let's remember to end the year on a green note. Markets are closed tomorrow, but I am still considering going live with you all. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you all in the next video. Go watch some of these other helpful videos. Until then, later, guys. Have a great day.